Yeah, so hello YouTube. I'm a big fan of the Mandalorian, and my local WH Smith had some Mandalorian trading cards in, and trading card videos like appear to bang on my channel, and I like trading cards. Yeah, that's probably apparent to you already. So I thought, sure. And then I found out they were autographed cards, meaning there could be a card with Pedro Pascal's autograph on. Now tell me that wouldn't be funny to have. So I would be quite funny if we could get one. Now I'm sure this video isn't gonna get its own intro, and it's just gonna be the bog standard one. But yeah, I'm sure it's just gonna be a normal video, right? Down Ferric, it wasn't. So anyway, yeah. Please don't copyright strike me, YouTube. So I go into my local WH Smith, and I see these, and they're £2 a pack, and it's 10 cards a pack. Now, for reference, Pokemon card packs are £4 for 10 cards, so it's half the price. It's basically all their products are half price Pokemon products, and I thought, yes, and I love the Mandalorian. And I thought, I'll just get a Mando pack and a Grogu pack. I go in, I point to Mandalorian, you know, he's here, and Mando's on the box, so I point at the bloke with the helmet, and I go, can I have that Mandalorian pack, please? Because it's on the left exposed, so I get given Ahsoka. I'm like, oh, I'll have another because it was Grogu. I thought, yeah. And I go in 5 minutes later, and Mando's at the front on both sides. I'm like, I'll have Mando. And the woman behind the cashier picks this up and goes, I think this is Boba Fett. And then proceeds to pick the Boba Fett pack up straight after. No, it's not Boba Fett. It's Mando. Oh, well. Of course, potential spoilers for The Mandalorian Season 2. And I'll probably give spoilers to the Book of Boba Fett. So if you don't want anything spoiled, I don't advise watching this video. And if you don't give one, hello. So I have actually opened one of the packs. I opened up the Ahsoka pack, because I wanted to see what these were like, you know. And we got Luke Skywalker from the finale of The Mandalorian Season 2. And there's also text on the back if you want to pause and read that. What, is this a transcript of the scene? The Jedi walks through the open doors and powers down his lightsaber, reaching up, he grasps his hood. Yeah, it is. It's literally just what happened in the scene. Oh, shit. Then we have Bo-Katan, which says, Bo-Katan is stunned to see that Din Djarin has defeated Moff Gideon that's when the Dark Troopers return, but a mysterious X-Wing appears. It brings a new hope. Oh, that's clever, that. Because the first ever Star Wars episode was called A New Hope. Oh, that's very clever. You know, I hope it focuses for you guys. If not, I'm very sorry. But the cards I really, really liked were these. Oh, of course. Right, I'll just read the text out for you guys. It's not gonna... It was these concept art cards. This is from chapter 14, I think. When the Dark Troopers take Grogu off the Seeing Stone. The Seeing Stone. Sorry, I just found out when my videos are taking up so much storage on my phone when I record them. I've been recording them in 1080p by accident. Because I normally do it 720 for convenience of storage. We have Sailing into the Trap. That's a screenshot from the series. From the same episode that Bo-Katan appeared. And the back reads, Din Djarin and the child stand on the deck of the Quarren fishing ship as the duo stands ready to watch a Macklemore feed. A familiar Quarren whacks the child pod into the Mamacor tank. Yeah, because it's the scene where the child's pod gets eaten by the squid. And then the other female Mandalorian, can't remember her name, jumps in and rescues Grogu from the mouth of it. And then Din Djarin's like, you take your helmet off, you are not Mandalorian, and has a heart attack or something. Trapped or not, I'm gonna guess it's from that episode where they attack that Imperial confine left on Navarro, and they find out it's been trying to clone stuff. Cara Dune climbs inside a troop transport while Grief Karga and the Mithril exchange blast a fire, with the Empire pulling the transport up beside them. The blaster slinging pair climb aboard. Yeah, it's that episode, because they then sort of later drop down and have a speeder chase, and a Lego set's based off it. Oh, this card, this is from the first episode, I think, or the second one. The Mudhorn stopped, because it's when Din Djarin's about to have his ass handed to him by the Mudhorn, and then Grogu's just there in his pram like, no. Why is the back different? Are there two different sets? I'm going to assume Season 1 and Season 2. The Mandalorian is stunned to see that the Mudhorn float in air. It seems to be the work of the child. Mando uses the moment to finish the beast, because he then stabs it and earns his signet. What have we got next? Rescue is the way. The Mandalorian looks up to see his covert join the fray. His fellow Mandalorians hold off the guild so he can escape with the child. This is the way. It's a scene in Series 1 where he has stolen the child back from the Imperials, and he's trying to get to his Razor Crest on the Navarro spaceport, but he's cornered by the guild, and then the Mandalorian covert show up and kick everyone's ass, and it's just, this is the way. Safe and sound. Is this? I'm not sure what episode this is from, you know. Mando takes credits from Toro's body and uses them to pay Pele Moto for the Razor Crest with sorry, camera cut out again. Yeah, it's the one where the crest needs to go for a pair. Was that Series 1 or was it Series 2? I can't remember. But it's the episode where they're on Tatooine and Mando leaves Grogu in the ship, and then she comes out going, "You can't leave a child in a ship, blah blah blah." She then comes back in the Book of Boba Fett. Turns out she's Data the Jawa. A character card of Queel. It's shiny, don't know if that's picking up on camera. Yeah, as you can see the light. It's Queel riding the blurg. Here we go. Quill, a vapor farmer on Arvala 7. I'm very terrible pronunciations. Arvala 7, Quill came to seek peace in an out-of-the-way world, which is now being trespassed upon by criminals and the mercenaries. He has worked a lifetime to be free of servitude, and offers his valuable skills to those willing to meet his price. It's because if I remember right, Quill tells Mando about the thing, and then he helps him learn to ride the blurg so that he can bugger off. I'm not sure if this card is two cards stuck together, or if there's like a scenery build one. Either way, it's Moff Gideon on a crystal card, and the back is like a Tatooine landscape. If it's Season 1, it will probably be when they kill Fennec Shand. If it's Season 2, it will probably be the Crate Dragon. That's my guess. Right, next we're going to open Boba, because the Book of Boba Fett is now out. That's what the pack's open like, by the way. Don't know if there's a card trick, so we're just going to go with it. Some of the cards are upside down, so here we go. Chapter 2. It's art by concept art card. Yeah, it's when the Jawa strip the ship, and then he burns them alive because he's a Mandalorian and weapons are part of his religion. Clantunian. This is going to be the Raiders for the ATST. Yeah, where they teach the the village, Seven Samurai style. Cookie envy. That'll be when Grogu nabs the cookies from the child. Din Djarin trusts Cara Dune and Greef Karga enough to leave the child at school. Karga puts the child in a seat. The other kids in the class whisper at the arrival of this mysterious new student, and he eats the space macaroons. Snacking on spiders. This is when Grogu eats the Krykna. The child's latest snack awakens all of a sudden. All of the surrounding. The child's latest snack awakens all of the surrounding eggs as he runs back to Din Djarin in fear. Din slings the passenger's eggs on his back as the trio find themselves surrounded by spiders. Yeah, that episode was the heebie-jeebies. Crushing Hunters. Episode 2, when he's ambushed going through the canyon with Grogu, I'm gonna guess. Mando and the child are ambushed by Trandoshans. Mando dispatches them and finds a tracking fob. He uses IG-11. He and IG-11 weren't the only hunters on the job. Drawing a crowd. I'm gonna think this is when Mando takes his payment of Beskar into the armourer, and Paz Vizsla sort of questions him, and it's the whole "this is the way" between everyone. Season 1, I believe. One Mandalorian is angered by the Imperial symbol stamped on the Beskar and questions the bounty hunter's integrity. The armor settles the argument. Yeah, it is. It is. Saved by the Empire. This is season 2 when Din and I think Biggs Mayfeld have to wear like the Mud Trooper armor because they got to take what's that bloody fuel called from Rogue One? The highly explosive stuff. I can't remember its name. I'm sure it'll tell us on the card. And they're ambushed by raiders, but then the TIE fighters come and shoot everyone away. Miggs Mayfeld, not Biggs. As Miggs Mayfeld and Din Djarin near the Imperial facility, TIE fighters surge out, firing on the pirate skiffs, destroying them and saving the transport Miggs is driving. Kryptonium? Pure firepower. Season 1? Yeah, because you still have the chart. Season 1. It's when they're on the the New Republic transport trying to free the Hellboy looking bloke. And Mando's burning the droids. The security droids. The mouse droid's destruction cools down the wrath of the New Republic's ship security droids. 4 show up, immediately opening fire on the team. Yeah, because Mando just kills them. The healing. Season 1, I'm going to say near the final, because I want to say Mando was injured, and then Grogu's like, Force healing, and then Force healing appeared in The Last Jedi a lot. The child approaches Karga and Mando, allows the infant to try and help. The little one puts his hand on Karga's arm and heals Karga's serious wounds. It was Karga who was injured, not Mando. Got that one wrong. Oh, and Moff Gideon character card. A shiny there. That's him from season 1 when he's going to shoot at Mando and he's holding the E-Web blaster. Imperial Moff Gideon is fiercely determined to capture a specific quarry, clever and formidable. Gideon values power and knowledge. We'll do Grogu next. I'm probably only going to sleeve the shiny ones because they're shiny. Not because... Why are like half these cards upside down? Or we have a Aliens and Creatures card of a Jawa. It's the Jawa one of the Jawas that strips Mando's ship and meets disintegration. Chapter 4 is this. Yeah, it's the Clantunian one, where they teach the villagers how to use blasters and stop the raider. Taking back Mos Pelgo. Cobb Vanth in Boba Fett's Episode 6 armor. After acquiring a strange set of armor from the Jaguar scavengers, Cobb Vanth dons the suit and uses its awesome power, weapons, and abilities to rid Mos Pelgo of the Mining Collective. Ah, it's the Mining Collective. I thought that the people in Mos Pelgo would be the same people as bloody the Raiders in Book of Boba Fett. Striking a deal. I think that's the same episode as when Grogu gets snatched by the creature. Bo-Katan tells Din Djarin of their mission and the nature of the Trask as a black market port. The two come to an agreement to help each other in their respective quests. It is, because they go and take the Imperial cruiser. Ooh. An unexpected visitor. It's Boba Fett. A cloaked figure appears, human but carrying Tusken weapons on his back. Pulling his hood down, he reveals himself to be the legendary bounty hunter called Boba Fett. Yeah, it's when he goes, "I'm not here for your armor, I want my armor." Enter the Hunter. That's a screenshot from the first episode, when he's looking for the mithril in the cafe. Warrior by creed and bounty hunter by trade, the Mandalorian tracks targets across the galaxy within Beskar armor and his arsenal. He's a dangerous man. This is the first card in the set. That's pretty cool. Off and Away again. I'm not really sure what episode this is from, but it's after episode 3, I know that. The Mandalorian left Mayfield Berg in Zion tucked in a secure cell aboard the New Republic prison transport while he and the child moves on. It's the same episode as the prison one. Okay. The child's new friends. Ooh. That's the same episode as the Raiders, I think. I think we'll be referring to the kids in the village. The kids play while Omura and the Mandalorian talk. When Omura asks how long he's been wearing the helmet, Mando says since he was a child. Yes, it is. Jesus, why don't I know so much about the series? Touching base with Greef Karga. Is this going to be when Mando returns to... Reaching out to the Mandalorian, Karga suggests one last commission. The two will work together to get rid of the Imperials on Navarro. Yes, it'll be on the final episode. That'll be when Greef Karga gets healed by Grogu, because I think he was taken by one of the flying birthlings. Character card, a shiny Imperial Stormtrooper. Because its armor's pristine, it won't be we got you 4-1. Fragments of the former Empire regime have gained footholds on distant worlds, trying to cling to what little power they have. Once the pristine and uniform ranks of stormtroopers that fought for the Empire now resemble a ragtag army of mercenaries from lawless gangsters. Damn. There's a fair bit of description on this card. Now, I've left this card to last. You won't be able to see this, I don't think. But there is like a slight bit sticking upwards on this card, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if it was an autograph card? What the Ayo? What is this? Is it just a security tag or something? Hey Nam, I'm gonna be depressed if this is just a bloody security tag. I don't know, maybe it's like a symbol or something. I don't know. Grav charge. This card's backwards. Yeah. This device is a magnetized explosive which can be set for timed activation or detonated remotely. The grav charge is capable of breaching walls or the hull of a small starfighter. It's Tools of the Bounty Hunter. Needs Beskar up to episode 3. Collect all 6 comic book artwork cards. Ooh, so is this going to be like in the style of old comic books? Who's it going to be? It's Moff Gideon. Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Moff Gideon, long live the Empire, the legend continues. That is pretty nice, to be fair. Oh, I forgot. Mando's big save. This is season 2. When they're getting rid of the Imperial remnant, same one as the troop transport. The TIE fighter's going into atmosphere, Mando shoots one and then does a flip, which is I do that in games. As he zooms in to rescue the troop transport, the Mandalorian peers back at the child, cookie in hand, and says, "Hang on, kid," as they pair head off to blast the remaining TIEs. And then the child proceeds to vomit on his chairs. Return to Mos Eisley. Yes, this is he's just got the armor back from Cod Vamp, so the Crate Dragon would have been defeated. I think the speeder gets ambushed, destroyed, and then the other people are dealt with because they were there for the child, I think, or they were there for his Beskar. On the way back to Mos Eisley, Din Djarin and the child are ambushed. It is an attempt to steal the child that goes very wrong for the perpetrators. Yeah, it was, because they either get killed, blown up, and one nicks the jetpack and gets dropped. Threats of the Moth rather. Yes, that's when Mando fights Moff Gideon and accidentally becomes the ruler of Mandalore. Opening the cell door, Din Djarin finds Moff Gideon inside, holding the darksaber up to the child. Ensuring his own safety, Gideon deceptively allows Din to take the child, but Din advances the Moff and the Moff ignites his weapon. Yeah, because Mando uses the spear of Beskar that he no longer has. The helpful Queel is probably when he's telling Mando about the child. Ugnaught Vapor Farmer Quill becomes an ally of the Mandalorian. Quill comes to his aid on Arvala 7 and teaches the bounty hunter how to ride blurgs. It's how he gets to there. Yes, okay. Oh, another Boba Fett card. Yes, let's go. Taking aim. Season 2 is when Boba Fett blows up the Imperial troop transport with his jetpack mounted missile as it tries to escape. Boba Fett engages with the rangefinder on his helmet and locks on to one of the Imperial transports. Leaning over, he fires the missile from his backpack, hitting one of the ships but destroying them both. Yeah, because he hits the one to the right, doesn't he? And then it falls and hits the left one, and he just goes, "I was aiming for the one on the left," or something like that. Just to be funny. IG-11's rescue. End of Series 1. After Quill's been killed, the bike trooper punches Grogu, and IG-11 just batters them and crushes him against the bars of the speeder. IG-11 arrives and quickly beats down both the unfortunate biker scouts. He takes the child and the remaining speeder bike back to town, because then he puts the child on his back and goes ham with bullets. Found. Oh, I've dropped the card. Yes, this is probably Series 1, I want to say, with Cara Dune, when someone has his sights on Grogu and then gets killed. The conversation is interrupted by the sound of gunfire. Cara Dune takes out a bounty hunter that was taking aim at the child. They need to go. Yeah, I was right. Why do I get these right? And then a repeat of the Moff Gideon card. Do we know what this bloody thing is? Is it just a security tag? What happens if I try and peel this away? I believe it to be a security tag of the box. Alright, that's alright. One double up, I believe. That was Moff Gideon. And we now have 39 other cards. If you enjoyed this, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe for other videos like this. And until next time, have a good day, have a great day. We have a Halo Infinite statue coming out soon, a gameplay of Halo Infinite coming out Sunday, and we've had some Pokemon card and Legends Arceus videos out recently. So feel free to take a look at them. And also, we're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. We're so close now. We're at 93, so if you would subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Wonder what the next video is going to be. Is it going to be the Halo statue, or is there going to be another random one like this in between? Guess we'll have to find out.